Good evening, everyone. I'll be bringing the match analysis of a domestic cricket competition from Australia. Hi, this is Mayur Barwa from Cric-Mate, and this is from the Sheffield Shield, the premier domestic competition being played in Australia among the six states. They've been competing since 1892-93. Can you believe it? More than 100 years. And the most successful title as of now has been grabbed by New South Wales, the same state from where the famous Sir Donald Bradman hailed. And Western Australia are the current reigning champions, but they're not in the final. And we'll be talking about day number one of the Sheffield Shield in this 2024-25 edition. And it has been competed by South Australia and Queensland. Queensland having batted first, they couldn't even get three-figure mark. They were 95 all out today, and what a skin-tilting performance from South Australia. And trouble started very early on. Usman Khawaja, the international reputed star from Australia, he and Angus Lovell were the openers, and then Khawaja was the first man out for 15 for 1 for just 2 runs. Can you believe? And the captain, Marnus Labuschagne, was out for a duck. When he was out, it was 16 for 2. It was trouble. And then Jake Lehmann, he followed immediately, courtesy a brilliant run out. He also was out for a duck. And then the other opener followed suit for getting out of Angus Lovell. And then it was 18 for 4. And then the wrecker-in-chief, Brandon Doggett, whose name was not there in the 15 contention of the bowlers, he picked up both the openers and claims top openers with 6 wickets, 6 wickets. In a pitch, it was assisting the seamers early on, and throughout the day, it meant the business was seriously on for the Pacers. Michael Nasser, the highest scorer of 34 of 37 balls, and also has 29 wickets in the series. He was a 7th wicket down, but he then ensured that they got some respectability at 81 for 7. And yes, from then on, it was all about the bowlers, isn't it? As I've mentioned, and it was Brandon Doggett with impressive bowling performance, finished at 6 for 31, and then Nathan McAndrew also he picked up 2 wickets. But when South Australia started off the innings, they also didn't start off in a good style. They were 10 for 1 when the wicket of the opener Henry Hunt he got out for a duck. Never looked settled. And then it was not a captain's day at all. The other captain also got out for 0, and that was Nathan McSweeney. Marnus Labuschagne duck, and now the other captain for South Australia also getting a duck. So his opposite number, both back-to-back ducks. And then when Jason Sangha and the opener Connor McHenry, they also got out. It was similar going like Queensland. They were not looking there in the hunt. But then when Jake Lehmann, he got into a crease, he was 42 not out of 65 balls, and wicket-keeper Alex Carey, another Australian player, he on 24 of 26, they actually steadied the ship a bit. But when Alex Carey got out, they again started to be in dwindling in numbers. And then Ben Manity, 36 not out of 43, and he and Jake Lehmann ensured that there was no further hiccup. And so when the 6 wicket fell at 112 for 6, after that at 153 for 6, when it was stumps on day one, and so South Australia getting a 63-run lead versus Queensland. So it'll be really good to see what will be there on day number 3. And yes, I'm really up for it. What will be there in the top honors? So fingers crossed that we have another good day in this premier domestic competition of the Sheffield Shield.